I think a great way to start, though, I would say, is like creating that brand for yourself on LinkedIn first. This doesn't just have to come from you posting repetitively on LinkedIn, because I'll tell you today, the job market is changing, especially if your goal is, let's say, to come in the North American job market. Even back in India, a lot of things work through connections, right? So
Right.
I think that developing of that network is important either ways. I was just talking to someone back before this for collaborations we want to set up in India. And they said, you need to know someone in a school to then say, oh, I spoke to Hitesh, who then recommended your name, and then they're likely to listen to you, right? Yeah. So, and the only way you can do that is networking. So even for a job that applies, most students who reach out to me or sign up for sessions with me, they'll always be like, Ritika, I'm not getting a job. I said, okay, what does your job process look like? You know what they'll say? I go online, I submit the resume, and sometimes I don't even submit cover letter if it doesn't ask for it, and that's it. That is what thousands of people are doing, right? What makes you different?
To stand out.
Yeah, now you're just a number of an applicant. You're just a number on the application list for a recruiter. But if you want to attach a face to that number, a personality to that number, the only way you can do that is through networking. So apply for jobs on LinkedIn, but at the same time, do your branding thing and your network thing. And it's not limited to just landing jobs. I think the biggest part is also once you get a job, then. I did not realize this before, but LinkedIn helped me not just land a job, but at the same time, when I joined my company, you'll be surprised, is like, because I did a lot of that networking or personal branding, the day I joined, people already knew who I was.
Wow.
So like, and even I made sure that I do that, right? Because that was my personal goal. I made sure I network with almost every single person in this office, so that when I come into office, people know who I am, people know what my personality is, people know what my values are. So let's say social impact is very personal to me, you know. Just 4 months joining the firm, I won the Community Changemaker Impact Award. I was selected as one out of the 2 people from the entire Canadian offices as a woman of color, the only woman of color to actually represent Deloitte Canada in Ireland. Why did all of that happen? But like, see, like, I'm not saying that to boast, but I'm saying that to, like,
obviously.
that would not happen if I did not talk to people or create that brand around who I am, what I value, right? Otherwise, you know, people will always believe in the hierarchy. They'll be like, oh, you're just a BA, right? Because that's the most entry level role. But I think move beyond that. You know, it doesn't matter what role you're at. I always, I'm pretty upfront to even a lot of my seniors, you know, that even if I join in as a BA, I think I have the capability of, you know, being much higher. And I think that's what students should know. And once you know that, people will see that, right? And you're going to face a lot of resistance. I as do, especially being, I'm the only person of color in my entire office. You know, so when you face that, you do face a lot of like barriers as well, right? Like, it's not as easy. You know, and yeah, there's a lot of resistance, but it's about, at the end of the day, is, you know, if you keep doing good work, if you're getting things, people are going to come automatically, because, you know, you are succeeding in their definition of success. So I think, yeah, I always say is like, just work hard and have like a tunnel vision and ignore the others. Yeah.